Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome to the scullery. In fact, I'm actually going to pop you there so we can have a very quick catch up. My good God, look at the state of me. It is going to be a very busy day today. We are off to London and I thought it would be really fun to do a day in the life of London, take you with me. I've got lots of meetings. I've got a really cool event. The reason why I'm up and it's still pitch black outside, the joys of being up before the sun, is that I have a very exciting breakfast event at Harvey Nichols. Grind. Please excuse the coffee machine. And voila. Sorry about that. The beans were grinding. As I was saying, so first thing, we have an event at Harvey Nichols on their 5th floor, a breakfast event with a new skincare brand. I have spoken to you about them a little bit actually over on my Instagram, but basically they are the first lymphatic skincare brand worldwide. It is a pioneering new brand and I'm so excited to go for almost their launch, I believe. Ooh. Yeah, this is not working very well. So crazy this morning, the coffee machine, the hair in rollers, the hair coming out of the rollers. We are then going over to Marylebone to go and see my Cashmere family at Piazza Castello. I have a meeting with the investors and then I am having a little look at the spring summer collection. I think we'll need to make a couple of design tweaks, but it is looking unbelievable. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I will do a little bit of a try on because they have their winter sale at the moment and there are some real bargains to be had for top luxury items at an exceptional price. So I will do a very quick try on for you there. Then I am having a speedy lunch with one of my best friends. Bless Nick, he now emails me. It's in my work diary, it's in my personal diary, it's actually in my real diary, which as you guys know is my sacrosanct. That is how I live my life. So he would kill me if I didn't get there and see him. And then I have a client meeting. I'm helping a particular client. She's got a couple of bits that she wants to source, some beautiful luxury items. So we're going to go through her wish list. We're then over to Mayfair as I have a very exciting meeting. It's to do with collaborating on something amazing, which I think you guys will love. So it's very much an idea at the moment. It's a brainstorming meeting. We're going to see whether we can do something together. So I'm very excited about that and I'm super excited about where I'm going. I've never been before. I do need to double check in my diary where it is. I think it might be like Mortimer House. Anywho, we need to check where we're going. And then this evening I am so excited to be going to Sarah Chapman, the beautiful spa/clinic in London for a 90-minute Sarah Chapman bespoke facial. I cannot wait. And then I'm jumping in the car and then going back home. Anywho, I'm rambling on. I am on schedule, but you know what I'm like. I try and leave before rush hour, so it's about 6:45 at this rate, so we've really got to go. Coffee is made. I'm going to finish my makeup and obviously take my rollers out, but let's go and have a very busy but very gorgeous day in London. Look at the sunrise. It was a very early morning this morning, but all made worth it with these pinks, purples and blue skies. just stunning. Just got to London. The hair is out of the rollers and I am just walking up to Harvey Nichols. It is so nice to be in London at this time of the morning. It's so quiet, it's easy to park, and I am so ravenous. I'm so hungry. I cannot wait for breakfast, and I can't wait to hear from the founders and understand a little bit more about the science behind the skincare brand. I have a feeling it's going to be incredible. I'm also doing a spot of window shopping as I'm walking down the street. You've got the interesting, I think I'll go with that, collaboration from Louis Vuitton. Yeah, interesting. But let's get to Harvey Nichols.
I hope it means that you'll come home to me once you travel the world.
Just arrived. This looks absolutely stunning. It's wonderful to be in Harvey Nichols before it opens. Incredible.
This morning, and welcome to Harvey Nichols. Delighted to see you all here despite some issues with the trains this morning, I know. So this morning we're here to talk about Iray Skincare, and I'm delighted to welcome the founders of Iray Skincare, Dr. Michael Detmar and Dr. Ipi Gousopoulos. And they're going to be in conversation today with Nicola Jox, the amazing facialist and industry expert on skincare, and they're going to be discussing the radiance of the skin and the science of lymphatics. So I'm excited to hear more, and I'm sure you are too. We launched Iray Skincare exclusively in Harvey Nichols in January, and the results so far have been incredible. So we look forward to sharing more and hearing more from you today. So I'll hand over. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm the co-founder of Iray. I have been a professor at Harvard University for more than 10 years. And there we made actually discoveries that are regarding the lymphatic system that are at the basis of Iray. And then I moved to Switzerland. It's called ETH Zurich. Nobody knows what it is. It's the Swiss Institute of Technology. It's actually the top-ranked university in continental Europe. And there we have developed over 10 years' time the technology that is now included in the Iray product. If you know that we have a heart in order to feel alive, we have blood vessels in order to have some oxygen in our brain. But not everyone knows that there is a second system of vessels in our body. All through our body, those are the lymphatic vessels. And what they are our, you could say, purification system, you could say natural detox system, you could say they are the garbage removal system of our body. They remove all the waste that we are producing all the time. So they have been completely overlooked by medicine and by research and by skincare, of course, for decades. And I think you can see the reason why that is. They are invisible, they are transparent. If you look at your skin, you may see some blood vessels here, or I hope so, you will see some blood vessels in blue, but you will never see any lymphatic vessels. They are filled with the transparent fluid, and that's how they look like. That is actually the first video of a really pumping lymphatic vessel. That's also not what everyone knows, because as you are sitting here in your bodies, there are hundreds of these vessels pumping and trying to, for example, remove the fluid from your legs, otherwise your legs are swollen. So we have, I think you all know the upper layer, it's called also epidermis. We have the fat tissue down here. And in between, this is where really all the action happens with regard to aging. So up here, this part is important for skin cancer, but not for aging. Aging happens here. Now here should be, of course, the collagen fibers, there should be the elastic fibers, these things. But what I want to point out here, there are blood vessels shown in red and in blue. And there are these lymphatic vessels They have like tentacles in yellow. And what happens all the time as we are here, your skin cells produce a lot of waste, toxic waste. And if that is not removed, it damages the skin, it damages your stem cells, it damages the collagen fibers, elastic fibers. And the only way out of the skin is through these lymphatic nerves. And I like to explain it in the way our skin works like a washing machine. It's actually ingenious. So all the time, there is water coming out of your blood vessels in the skin. So water gets out of these red and blue vessels that washes away the waste, and the only way for the waste to get out is through these lymphatic vessels, draining out. And that is happening all the time and keeps your skin clean, purified.
To you the science of IRA. And I come from a more clinical perspective, plastic surgery, and the point is when you explain something to your patients or customers, what is exactly what these products are expected to do? What is the clinical result that you should see when you use IRA? And I would like to summarize it probably into two main pillars: the sculpting / firmness and the radiance. And I will give you an insight what radiance really means, because radiance is not just a term, but something more. Currently, the collection has 3 products: the eye cream, the serum, and the cream. The eye cream, for me personally, is my most favorite product. To depuff around the eye region, a region that is full of lymphatic vessels and no product is actually available, to activate the vessels and remove the excessive water and brighten the area around the eye. The best thing to do before and after party. Then comes the serum. It's a really concentrated magic potion, a product that can really penetrate your skin to sculpt and firm it. The composition is like that so that the nutrition of the skin goes very deep, and you can see the regeneration of the collagen and elastic fibers by having really this sculpting and firming effect within already a couple of weeks after trying. And last but not least, the cream, which is not just a 24-hour moisturizer, but way more. A product that really nourishes the skin and shields the effects of the serum that you have applied before and sculpts the skin profoundly. When the lymphatic system works properly, takes up all the metabolites, the waste that the skin is producing, and transports them out of the skin. What you see is the reduction of redness, the sculpting and tightening effect, particularly for women around the jawline, where the skin after a certain age, and it's not good to mention numbers, starts a bit sagging and the collagen elastic fibers are becoming less organized, and above all, radiance. Great example of a person using the eye cream. Appreciate the radiance around the eye region and the sculpting effect that you can see very well. Always check the jawline. Is one of the first manifestations of aging in women, way more than in men because men shave, so there is a little bit of mechanical stimulation and activation. See the depuffing around the eye region, see the contouring of the jawline, the same here, particularly here. How much brighter the skin becomes, generally depuffed and sculpted skin.
I specialise in lymphatic drainage massage, as many of you may or may not know, and it's become the key, most important thing that I do in my treatments. When we think about applying skincare, we always think, especially around the neck, upwards and out, upwards. But if you think about the lymphatic system, when we look at the 3 key areas on the face, so here around the eyes, many nodules around the ears, and then down onto the neck, we're draining. So we want to work down the way as well. So I'll just very easily show you. If we start with the eye area, with clean skin, and then we're gently just going to work in towards the bridge of the nose and sweep out. Okay, so we want to start stimulating, pushing the product in and stimulating that lymph system. And we're going to work from the center of the face outwards and then drain down the neck, right down into the lymph terminals of the base of the neck and collarbone. So outwards, and we can actually take it up and right across the eyebrow to the upper lid region as well. Remembering those products that when they're applied onto the skin are being absorbed, so the eye will draw the product. You don't need to put it on the lower part of the upper lid. Applying it around the top of the eyebrow is just perfect. So you're getting a muscle sculpting effect as well. And the product's texture allow you to do a little bit of massage, so you're always going to get enough of a slide and a glide with the products. So you can see, really easy to use, always outwards and down to drain.
I've just bumped into this absolute beauty. This is Jo, aka Middle-Aged Minx on YouTube. You guys need to follow her, subscribe. She's much bigger than I am. She's like this incredible.
Well, physically I'm not. I'm like 5 foot. And this, I always say, Leonora is Golden Girl. And we need to say, I stopped, Leonora. I have followed you since your very first vlog. And I've watched how, this is creepy, I've watched your wedding video.
Oh my God!
But the weirdest thing is I watched your family watching your wedding video. So I watched the video and then your family's reactions. And it's just like the magic of YouTube is you create a world, and I've sort of entered your world, which is a bit weird sitting here in Harvey Nichols.
I love it. I love, well, it's wonderful sitting here in Harvey Nichols, but it's so lovely. And that, honestly, I'm so grateful to you for stopping me that day, because I feel like we've connected so much, and that's like the power of social media nowadays. I think
Totally, and guess where I stopped her? Everyone that follows me knows I live on Marylebone High Street, and I stopped her on Marylebone High Street. And you could have kept going. You were on the phone, actually. It's the worst sort of, it was like stalking. And you just hung up and you just chatted. Well, she looked down at me and she went, "Hi." I'm so short.
I was wearing very high heels. It's like little pixie, beautiful. And honestly, I'm so grateful to you. But I just wanted to introduce you guys. We've had the most incredible morning. It's been truly fascinating. But I will fill you in on that later. Can you tell me a little bit about the machine?
Yes. So
What am I about to do?
You are going to have a skin analysis with a medical grade imaging device. Vizia has been around for 20 years. This is generation 7. It is the gold standard. So the purpose is, instead of me looking at you and you looking at me, and I'm making a decision about you, we're both going to look at you. So pop
My face into
your,
here.
put your face into there.
So my chin goes
Yeah,
here.
put the chin into the chin cup.
But this is going to be attractive.
Yeah, so nice and relaxed. Now the first one, keep your eyes open.
Yeah, and you can get it online as well, yeah.
Nice and relaxed, and then when the first flash happens, close them. So keep your eyes open. Now keep them closed. Nice and relaxed. Keep them in that position. Don't move. You're going to move the booth. I'm first going to check that I got what I want. Yeah, that's great. Now we're going to move the second one. And 3 more flashes. Keep your eyes closed. 1, 2, 3. Done. Yeah. Right. So the reason I took the front was to give you that aging. So you can get the.
Oh my goodness, it's me.
So I can see the profile. You can see you. You can see the characteristics. It's useful to look at the curves. All of those are part of this thing.
Oh my
Okay.
good God.
So,
Your skin looks great.
Oh, beautiful. Look at those pores.
Yeah.
The wrinkle, okay. Interesting.
So, let's have a look at the
How
aging
old I
phase.
am. Oh!
So this is you getting older. So 80 years old.
Oh my goodness, it's my mother. May I take a picture of this?
Yes, guys, if you can put it.
That is so frightening. I mean, my mother looks. What would I look at 60? May I ask? So my mother's 60, so
That's
57.
57. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I've got some work to do. My mother definitely looks better than that.
Well, this is doing nothing, right? So that's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So well, but that, the key point is when you start to look at the aging phase.
27. That's me.
Yeah.
That's what I looked
Yeah.
like when I was 18. It's pretty. It's pretty. Okay. And now, how old does it really think I am?
Well, that will move onwards. I love that because it really helps to motivate.
Okay, that's very, very true. So this machine will now be able to tell us, obviously my actual age is 27, and it will tell me,
It will see what your true skin age is versus your physical age, and that's important.
I have quite a lot of sun damage due to, I was brought up in America,
Yep.
so freckles in the sun, although I was smothered in sunscreen, and I do wear factor 50.
Well, the whole thing about, just first of all show you what your age is. Right, so you, there you go.
I'm 25, I'm going to tell people I'm 25.
You can do that, you can say, take a picture, say I'm 25.
Oh my
see?
goodness. Goodness me, that's the best news I've had all week. Fantastic.
And just think,
You can all go home.
no makeup on, you could be 22.
What a spectacular morning. Not only was I in Harvey Nichols before it opened, which is absolute heaven, just the most incredible brand. The pioneering science and technology behind it is truly fascinating, and I think that's what really makes it so incredible. I mean, when so much product research goes into a particular skincare brand like that, I mean, there's so much that goes into it, and the fact that does it really work? And these products are absolutely incredible. I had tried the eye cream, the serum and the moisturizer, have been head over heels in love with them, but it was so nice to actually understand so much more behind the brand and the science. So just incredible. Met so many gorgeous girls, and so many girls that I've become really, really good friends with. Had a wonderful catch up with Middle Age Minx. Honestly, you guys need to go and subscribe to her channel because she's amazing. And just the whole culture of Harvey Nichols, I think it is one of the only department stores that you can walk into, and it's just so wonderful. Everybody's happy. I've literally just walked out and I think I've had 4 people say you look beautiful and elegant, and I just think that doesn't happen anymore. You don't get people holding doors open and saying how beautiful you look or thank you and pleases, and it's so upsetting, but you don't really tend to speak to people anymore, and Harvey Nichols is not like that. You go in there and it's like a constant party of happy people. So my morning has started off very well. We're now off to Marylebone. I am actually moved my meetings around slightly. We are going for lunch first at the Ivy with one of my best friends, Nick, and then we have a development meeting and slight design meeting with Pieter Costello, then a client meeting, then I've also got to go to Apple. I don't know whether I can fit that in today. I hate going to Apple. Sorry Apple if you're watching this. Oh, just the queues, the stress, oh, the money. I need to buy a new iPhone. I have 2 phones, and I just think if I could have it all on one phone, it would be so much easier and I wouldn't look so ridiculous on 2 phones at once. Just checking I'm not going to be run over. So got to pop into Apple, but just it's quite time consuming. And then we're off to Sarah Chapman. So much beauty in one vlog. I am having the bespoke Sarah Chapman 90-minute facial. I cannot wait. I even brought a different top so I don't have to wear my polo neck. She's organised. Anyway, let's get over to the Ivy. Breakfast, lunch. Thank goodness we're not going for a dinner. So just driven over to Marylebone, all parked up. I'm just organising myself because I won't actually come back to the car now until quite a lot later. I'm going to leave my car here, quickly go and see Nick for a spot of lunch, have a very quick catch up, hopefully then be able to go to Apple to get a new phone, because one phone doesn't work. I mean, it literally will get to 30% and then just freeze and turn off and won't turn back on for sometimes 24 hours. The other phone, the speaker doesn't work, so I can't ever have anybody on loudspeaker, and I can't FaceTime anybody because they can't hear me. So it's a disaster. So the time has come that I need to buy a new iPhone. They're just so expensive. But anyway, in my line of business, I can't not have a good phone with a good camera. But on some of these phones, the camera is too good. We don't want that either. Anywho, so Apple, I then got my client meeting, and then my exciting meeting over at Mortimer House. I've been told that it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm really excited to go over there. I'm probably going to have a tea, because at this rate I've had so much coffee that I am motor mouth. And then design meeting with Pieter Costello, and then Sarah Chapman. So let's go. This wonderful gentleman just stopped me and said that we are perfectly colour coordinated. We certainly are. Oh, what's his name?
Toby.
Toby, aren't you gorgeous? Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, good boy. Look at your little feet. He's got little socks on. Oh, gorgeous. So, I've just encountered Mr. Toby, and he's just had his 6th birthday and he had a party. 65 dogs, is that right? So 65 dogs at the picture house. They went to the cinema to go and see the new Tom Hanks film. He's a real star, this Toby. Well, after that rather amusing encounter with Toby, I am now at the Ivy. Let's go in and have a green juice and a delicious lunch. I've spotted him. He's gonna kill me. He doesn't. Come, my little birdie. Yeah. I went with the black cod, looks delicious. Side of spinach, and this one also went for cod. Just got to Apple. This wonderful gentleman is helping me. I have 9 minutes to get in, get out, buy the iPhone, and then get to my next meeting. I'm absolutely horrified at the expense of this iPhone. I mean, it is utterly barbaric. Anywho, let's do this. Nick is doing the honours of ripping quite possibly one of the most expensive things I've ever bought in my life. There she is. Oh my gosh. Just jumped in a black cab and I'm now on the way to Mortimer House Kitchen. I've got a meeting with one of my favourite brands. I've spoken to you guys about them before. It is a candle brand and they are absolutely incredible, and we're currently discussing whether there's anything we could potentially do together. So it's very much a brainstorming meeting, but very exciting. So I will take you there. I've been told that Mortimer House Kitchen is really, really lovely. So going to go and have a jasmine tea. I also need to put a little bit of lip gloss on and touch up my makeup. Next meeting of the day. Let's do this. Just finished my meeting at Mortimer House, which went very, very well. So exciting. Just so many things to come this year. Obviously nothing is formalised or crystallised, it's still very much brainstorming, and the potential is so big, and yeah, I'm like grinning like a Cheshire cat, so that's super exciting. I'm now, believe it or not, going back to Apple because my phone will not back up. So the new phone is now, I have got the SIM in the new phone, yet the new phone won't turn on. No SIM in my old phone, and at least I've still got my work phone. So I've literally got 3 phones, a camera, and a tiny little Chanel flat bag. Honestly, no one would, someone would get lucky if they mugged me today. Anyway, back to Apple to try and get that sorted. Design meeting at Piazza Castello. I don't think I can film that much there, unfortunately. Due to the investor, and yeah, just quite a lot of stuff that's under embargo, unfortunately. But if I get time, I will do a try on with you, and then we are off to Sarah Chapman. So spoily, so gorgeous. Coming down Regent Street is giving me such deja vu, almost nostalgia. Just passing Warmer House. It's my old office when I was with Cartier. That was the head office and Warmer House. Oh my god, good times. Absolutely so much fun on Regent Street. Looking somewhat bedraggled. Oh, it has been a busy day. I just finished at Piazza Castello. I'm so sorry. I just did not have time to do a try on. I promise you in my next vlogs, I promise to take you in there and show you around and show you the beautiful clothes. So quick meeting with the investor just to talk strategy for this year, events, planning, obviously making small tweaks to the design. Anyway, all exciting stuff. I'm now off to Sarah Chapman. I cannot wait. It's over in Knightsbridge, so I've got to drive over there. Again, another nightmare is that I've had to leave my phones, my new phone and my old phone. Thank goodness I have my work phone, otherwise I would be completely lost. So I've got to come back over to Regent Street to go back to Apple in 3 hours, because that's how long it's going to take to transfer all my data over. But I've got to drive half an hour over to Knightsbridge because it's rush hour, and then an hour and a half having a beautiful facial, and then half an hour back. It's fine. Look at the silver lining. I'm not rushing home for anything. Mark is away. I have time. It's all going to be good. Just got to Pavilion Road. It's over sort of like King's Road, Sloane Square kind of way. And this is Sarah Chapman's beautiful clinic. It's a store downstairs and then they have the most beautiful treatment rooms upstairs. So let's go and have a little look. This is Sarah Chapman's beautiful boutique and it's where they have all of their gorgeous products. You guys can come in here, the girls will be able to help you. This is game changing. The facial lift, incredible. And it's just so gorgeous to be able to come here in such a beautiful space. This is the product that I was telling you about, the digital reset, that has changed my skin for the better. So I'm just walking down to the treatment room. Carly is my beautiful therapist today. Oh, this looks heavenly. I've been talking about this all day. I've been like, and at 5:30 I'm going to Sarah Chapman, and at 5:30 I'm going to Sarah Chapman. Oh, I am so excited. Look at this room. It's so calming and so relaxing. I've got like a duvet, thick cashmere blanket. I mean, it doesn't get more luxury than this. And it is a heated bed. I'm going to take my trousers and my leotard off and then get all snug as a bug under a literal rug. And then these are the products. I bang on about Sarah Chapman so much. I'm obsessed with the overnight facial oil. It's incredible, and also her digital reset. I took you guys to Claridge's for an event with her. She is the most amazing, incredible woman, and her skincare is amazing. Right, I'm gonna take off my clothes and jump in there. If the only thing I did today was just come here and lie on this heated bed, I would be happy. I'm happy to go home after about 10 minutes. This is heavenly. So we have just started the facial and Carly, oh, I'm just absolutely in heaven here. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about what facial I'm having today.
So all of our treatments are bespoke. So we cleanse the skin, assess kind of what we need to do, what we need to work on. We're gonna give your skin like a really good exfoliation and get rid of any like congestion that's in there.
Yeah.
Tons of massage just to help like with lymph drainage, help with any puffiness, get the product in. And I'm gonna do a bit of LED light as well, just to help with like any marks on the skin. Exactly. Tone, all that kind of stuff. Collagen, not that you need it.
Sculpting.
Exactly.
We want all of that jazz.
Definitely.
So the first step, we're cleansing.
Exactly.
Okay, taking
exactly.
off all my makeup. Like a little naked mole rat in a moment.
No.
You guys definitely want to see that. So is that a second cleanse?
So we're using the Rapid Radiance Cleanser, which is like a clay-based cleanser with the steam, just to kind of loosen up that like dead dehydrated layer of the skin, so then we can exfoliate a bit better. Extraction will be loads easier.
Love the scent of Sarah's products.
Like not too overpowering.
They're not too overpowering yet. That it's sort of the perfect balance between it being a clinical, scientific product and it still being almost like a spa type experience.
Totally, like it's a nice thing to use and like do for your skin 100%.
This steam machine is next level. Oh my goodness me. You're gonna be here like once a week now. This is it. This is me.
Addicted.
I need to work really hard so I can afford this.
Totally.
You guys have seen more masks on me than I think makeup at this point. It looks so frightening in these, but gosh, does it feel like heaven. So this is Sarah Chapman's, is this the 3D mask?
Exactly, 3D moisture mask, exactly.
Gosh, we've just done the extraction, which took a little while actually. It's amazing what you can see under the light. And yes, I definitely need to double cleanse. Definitely. Gosh, this is so soothing as well.
Yeah, really, really good after extractions.
I think this is one of the most wonderful experiences I think I've ever had. This is incredible. So what does this sort of movement do?
We're helping like blood flow. So blood flow means like feeding your muscles, bringing oxygen to the skin. Blood flow also helps with lymph drainage. good to push product into. We've got like overnight facials on there. Our oil called Glow as well, which is a really like hydrating.
I love that. I have the Glow on the go.
Good. Oh, so nice.
I'm obsessed with that. I keep it in my handbag, and it really is, if I just need a little bit of glow. And it also helps like almost like support breath. Like it really, it's just such a beautiful product.
The fragrance, like yeah, so good.
How is it intended to be used?
So the Glow on the go, you can literally use it on pulse points, and like you said, really, really good just to help you like focus on a scent and get, like you said, your breath back, like work into a rhythm. Also, you can use it like on flights, use it like around my eyes, like around my lips, or a little bit dry. Like it's really good for just...
It's a one product, like a miracle product that you can literally use everywhere.
Totally, and you can use it, yeah, over the top of makeup. Just makes your skin look really glowy and really just get a bit of hydration in.
Used it. I've used it on my pulse points at bed, but I never thought to use it as a lip oil.
So good around my lip. Yeah, especially flights or like trains, commuting.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to link all of this in the description box below, guys, so you guys can get these top tips. I won't get hot, anything like that. You try and relax. Just give me a shout if you need anything. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm a little bit red, obviously due to the steam and the extraction, but a whole new level of relaxation. Just game-changing. Absolutely game-changing. I've also learned so much about my skin today, what I need to do, my skin care routine, and how I should be treating my skin at the age that I am, and also taking care of my freckles, my moles, how to extract. I've been butchering my face. I know my face looks red, but she's been getting out any congestion, blackheads, underlying spots that were really deep into the skin. So as you can see, I've got really quite a lot of red marks, and a rosy naked mole rat. That's me. Anyway, this has been life-changing, honestly. I've been transported to a whole nother world of tranquility. Anyway, I'm going to get up, put my clothes back on. I've got to go back over to Apple. I've then got a conference call whilst I'm driving home. So I will probably speak to you a little bit later when I get back. Hi darlings, just got home. It is 5 to 10. It's been a very, very busy and long day, but an amazing day. Loved it. Meetings got jumbled around a little bit. People were late, cancelled. My client meeting is now being moved to next week to organise her wish list, which actually in hindsight gave me time to do the whole Apple fiasco. I look like a bit of a spotty maldooon. My face is slightly red and inflamed, but my skin is so glowy. I definitely think that when those little red marks just calm down, my skin is going to be incredible. I mean, that really was, I think, the best facial I've ever had. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the results. But straight away, look at the sculpt. The sculpt! Look a bit like a tomato and a bit sort of dot to dot spotty maldoony, which is understandable because I had quite a lot of congestion. But the contour, the cheekbones, obsessed. Anyway, amazing day. Some absolutely exceptional skincare brands. I've learned so much today, all about the lymphatic drainage system, all about what my skincare should be, what I need to be looking for, and my actual skin, and how I should be looking after it. Honestly, just incredible. And then, of course, lots of meetings that are really exciting, and I will keep you up to date with that. I just want to make sure everything's finalized and not sort of lead you down a path and then something not happen. So I just want to, we need to have quite a few more meetings and discuss it, and yeah, fingers crossed. Well, it is certainly my bedtime. It's been a long day, but an incredible one at that. I truly hope you guys have enjoyed watching a day in the life in London with Leonora. Lots of L's, but lots of love. Have a wonderful evening.